How are you? We're probably asked that question at least once a day, if not several times a day, when we get to work or even as we check out at the store. We often give the flippant answer of, I'm fine or I'm good. It's an easy answer to give, but it is rarely the truth. So much goes on in our lives and the world around us. This past year has been no exception to that. For many, it has felt like a season of 4 winters, or even several years in one. So when we say I'm fine, what are we hiding? The world has taught us to believe 2 very big lies. Lie number 1, you're supposed to have it all together. When someone asks you how you are doing, you smile and say, I'm fine, or never better. Many of us work to create the illusion of having it all together. We take 20 selfies before we find the perfect one to post, so we can create the perfect picture. We decorate our houses or buy the latest to keep up with the Joneses, but that is just the outward appearance. Lie number 2, everybody's life is perfect except yours, so keep it all together. Keep your messes hidden, your wounds, your secrets safe behind the closed doors. We put on a mask and rarely let the truth be told. When we do this, we are hurting more than ourselves, and we miss the cure for this heart disease. We have heard the story of the prodigal son since we were little, and we know the prodigal story by heart for many of us. But how well do we know his brother? We often feel sorry for him because he was left to do the work while his brother played and spent his inheritance. But I think we need to look a little bit closer at the brother. His character and heart have at times reflected my own. The prodigal's brother turned up his nose and puffed his chest because he didn't run off like his brother. From all outward appearances, he was doing the right thing. He was perfect to the eye, but his disease or sickness was so much worse than the prodigal's. He suffered from a dead soul. He did everything right, but he didn't do it with love. He believed the lie of being perfect, and in turn believed he was better. He couldn't see the log in his eye, but could only see the splinter in his brother. How many times have we been guilty of the same thing, of seeing the splinter and not seeing the log in our own? We want to see change in our world. We want to see tyrants fall, for the hurting to go away. For that to happen, it has to start within us. The healing, the change has to start within our hearts. We must come down from our towers and be willing to walk a mile in someone's shoes, to experience their experiences, to understand. We must surrender it all, our pride, our need to be perfect, and turn from our ways to ask for forgiveness. When we partake of the cure, we become so much more. We can become more than the church on Saturday. We can be the church on every day of the week. We can be the hospital ward that this world needs. But it has to start within us. When we ask God to change our hearts, then we can make changes in our homes, churches, communities, and our world. We can partake of the cure. 2 Chronicles 7:14 says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Thank you for joining us for this special devotion.